There's not much to say. I work at the mill. I live an honest life. Yes, that's all. There's not much to say. I work at the mill. I live an honest life. Nor do you have any reason to be talking to me right now. That's not an entirely untrue statement. Perhaps you aren't asking the right questions. Ah, you're the defensive type, aren't you? Fine. I admire your confidence. I suppose it's true that sharing personal details about my life is not my best characteristic. Though, it's also true that I don't need to share anything about myself with anyone. It's a fine balance. Why don't you share information about your own life? It's where I grew up. I've been living here all my life. A decent town, I suppose. Yes, that's all. It's called deadwood lumber. It's been around for as long as Falkreath has. If you want more information, you can speak to Boland. He knows more about it than I do. He's the owner of the lumber mill. Spends most of his time around the sawmill, or else he's in the Grey Pine Goods general store. He's not the friendliest person, I'll say that much. Yes, I suppose I should have been kinder to you. My apologies. You must understand, though, this world is harsh toward those who do not fit the Nordic mold. Yes, I suppose it is. It's just that we take from dead trees to process lumber. Perhaps there is a more sinister aspect of the mill you're not familiar with yet. I don't claim to know more about it than him, but I suppose I know some things about it. As you know, it's the mill that's local to Falkreath. We sell sawn logs, mainly used for building houses. Our methods are rather rudimentary in nature, but their simplicity allows for efficiency. The surrounding forest possesses plenty of strong pine trees for our uses. Though we try to maintain the forest's health by replanting seeds for future generations of trees. Fine. I suppose I should work on my personal expression, though you're still only a stranger to me, so don't set your expectations high. As I mentioned, Falkreath is my home. It's what I've been comfortable with my entire life. I've traveled around Skyrim, yes, but I become irritated if I stray too far from this place. It's all I know, after all. Like I said, I'm comfortable with it. It's home. I lost my family to sickness more than a decade ago, so I don't have many people to talk to, especially after I lost my daughter, Eri. In Falkreath, though, I'm able to breathe. There's something about this town that brings me peace. Last summer, she was taken from me. She was the one thing that kept me going, and then in an instant, she was gone. I killed her in my beast form 2 summers ago. It was back when I didn't know how to properly manage my disease. I'm not able to think as a werewolf like I do as a man. She was a tragic victim of my monstrosity. Now I'm forced to live with knowing what I have done to her. Letting her mother know was perhaps the most difficult part. Don't sound so fearful. Yes, I'm a werewolf. What say you? Not many do. Let me tell you this. Struggle is not your enemy. It is your teacher. Suffering is not your curse. It is your forge. My curse stoked the flame within me. It awakened me to what it means to live a good life. I miss my daughter, yet her death serves as a reminder of my weakness. I'm still here today because the fire within me burns brighter than the fire lit by my curse. Trust me, I understand that better than anyone else. I am not saying I enjoy my life. Sometimes I do. I am haunted by my past. Yet I do not dwell on it. It has nestled itself in a place deep within my soul, and I dare not disrupt it. Its existence is rightful as it is crippling. My bestial nature eats away at my soul. The chewn-up muck it throws back at me in disgust is the thing that allows for my growth. You see, one cannot erase what they've done, but they can hold themselves accountable for their wrongdoings. I strive to do just that. Long ago, my mind has stripped those memories away from my grasp, yet I'm able to recall a few elements. I made a pact with Hampsey. The reason? I don't know. What I do know is that it was a desperate attempt at happiness. It was an attempt to become better acquainted with myself, with Ari. That is all I can remember. Fine. What would you like to know? I am man, I am beast. Tooth and claw are unable to separate those two aspects of my being. I resisted change and was broken by it, eaten up by the time I spent pondering who I was. Believing there existed an in-between was not an option for me. I could not reconcile my behavior with the beast. It was not me, and I despised it. Though, in the end, I am a man who is less than a man. My bestial nature will never leave me. How did I recover? I walked into the fire and embraced it, believed that it would heal me. My two warring identities negated a life of goodness and contentment, so I strived to unite them. It's never too late to be who you might have been. I am afraid of what I have been, and thus what I can be. The transformation is the most painful part, as one could imagine. Luckily, it only occurs roughly once a month. During the transformation, the beast is ripped from the depths of my inner being and brought forth in fiery agony. Skyrim is not fixed, not solid, and rarely ever safe. Its inhabitants are bent on making something when there is nothing. I admire them. The rebels have a propensity to change, They are like me. Skyrim at large, however, is not tolerant of werewolves and other werebeasts. Our disease's transmissibility, however, causes most to keep their distance from us. They fear we're somehow able to transform in front of them at will. We are almost universally despised. It's a shame. By the gods, no. Hersine's so-called blessing of lycanthropy is a disgrace to the natural processes of life. I by no means regard the prince as a guardian, nor do I regard myself as one of his children. Though, as a werewolf, I am subjugated to spend eternity in the hunting grounds. That is, I am unable to reverse my condition. I'll follow you gladly.